Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I have a very special video today. I know you guys probably saw a bunch of my recent videos and maybe didn't even watch them because you're like, dude, why is this guy opening up newer basketball stuff? I've just been obsessed with opening up a lot of the newer basketball products, but I have something that's very near and dear to the roots of my collecting life, and that is vintage baseball. And I was very lucky to be able to purchase a small part of a pretty large collection of original tobacco cards, T205s and T206s, that were purchased by my friend from the original owner. So basically, the original owner's great grandson up in Northern California. He buys a lot of collections, and then I buy collections from him. So he takes out whatever he wants for his PC and then basically sells me the rest. He's very like one of those guys, quite the opposite of me. He's very on the DL. He doesn't like to put his name out there. He doesn't make content. He doesn't really, just want to be known at all in the hobby. He just goes and he buys things and puts it away. So anyway, long story short, he called me up and he said that he bought or is going to buy an original collection of T206s and T205s, and then he seeked a lot of counsel in me and asked me about the backs and the conditions and what I think they'd be worth, and especially what I think they would grade. And we went back and forth, probably about 4 or 5 different conversations, multiple text messages, images, you name it. And finally he did purchase the collection from the original owner. And then I was lucky enough to purchase a small piece of that collection, about 25% or so, which I have with me today. And then the rest he decided to either keep or send to grading, which is good. The ones he's going to keep, I'm happy that he's going to get it for his PC. And the ones that he's sending to grading, depending on what they grade and how much he wants for them, I might be able to also purchase. So I'm really excited about that, because I might be able to make a part 2 of this video if we're able to make a deal for the rest of the remaining cards, which includes a heck of a lot of Hall of Famers. So without further ado, I have 39 cards of T206s and T205s that I want to show you guys, and I'll go through them and hope you guys enjoy. Again, one of the coolest things about this, if not the coolest, is it was bought from the great grandson of the original collector, the guy who actually smoked the Sweet Caporal cigarettes. And if you look at, I would say 98% of all the backs, they're all Sweet Caporal, because apparently, as the story goes, those are that is the brand of cigarettes that he chose to smoke. So anyway, and then all of these, in case you guys are wondering, will eventually go to either PSA or SGC, one or the other. Probably, I would say probably about half and half will both go to either one of those companies for grading, just because I want to see what they grade out. It'll be kind of fun. And if you guys are super interested in any of these, feel free to reach out. I am willing to sell them raw, but just reach out, as soon as possible, because I don't know how soon I'll be able to go ahead and submit these. So without further ado, we have Ames. Am I focused in here? I want to make sure you guys see how beautiful the colors are. You can see like the red on his lips, the brown on his hat. Just absolutely beautiful. Herzog. Murphy. Cross. This one has been beat up quite a bit. I don't know if this one, this one says Piedmont. I don't know if he maybe purchased this one or somebody gave it to him. But as you can see, it's quite a different condition than all the other ones. So I'm guessing somebody might have gave him this one, because I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 more with Piedmont backs, which also explains that, the type of cigarettes, the type of tobacco that he smoked back then. Nichols, other than that stain at the bottom, very beautiful card. Jones, look at that beauty. I mean, you want to talk about artwork? Look at that portrait. Birch. Look at the gorgeous pastel colors in the back. Stone. Beautiful. St. Louis. Uniforms were pretty cool too back then. Although they look really thick. They were probably super hot. Looks like they were made out of like really thick wool or something. Frill. Go Yankees. The New York Americans. What were they called? What was a different name for them? Beautiful card. Burchell. Highlanders. They were called the New York Highlanders. I just remembered. You know, I didn't Google it because I have both my hands in front of the camera. Look at that beautiful childish smile. Gotta love it. Lumley. Brooklyn in the house. This one was a tough one. Jack Litch. Konechny. Konechny. Yeah, fun fact about this guy. This was not this one, but there's a variation of him. I want to say he's catching, kind of jumping in the air with his hand. It was the very first tobacco card I ever owned, and I bought it at a card show for I think $6. It was trimmed, so the guy gave it to me for dirt cheap, and I didn't even know what a trimmed card was. But that was the first tobacco card I ever owned. It was of this guy. All right, we got Kovaleski, two of these guys. Street, two of these guys. So basically, my buddy sold me a bunch of the doubles that he had, and then whatever he thought wouldn't grade higher than a 4 or 3. So he sent those for grading. He kept some, and then actually a few he did sell to another T206 collector that he personally knows. But again, like I said, I might have the chance to purchase all the rest once they come back from PSA. So McIntyre. Hinchman. Look at that look on his eye, man. What a fierce competitor this guy was. Actually, probably not. All right, here's some Hall of Famers. Good old Johnny Evers in the house. This one looks like it was, I don't know, maybe it was cut. Some paper loss back there too, but drop dead gorgeous color. I mean, wow. Frank Homerun Baker. Gotta love it. A lot of dirt on this card, but nevertheless, beautiful tobacco card of a Hall of Famer. Can't argue with that. Griffith. Love the blue and the yellow. Beautiful card. Let's see. Chief Bender. All right. Hugh Jennings. Beautiful. I love the fact that this is the one with the both hand shows. This is his famous like cheer chant. I don't know what he was doing, yelling, but I love that image of Jennings. Very iconic. I mean, talk about an iconic image. And Frank Chance. Beautiful card. Chicago was one of the dominating cities in baseball back then, full of Hall of Famers, full of amazing players, plays. Look at that uniform too. How beautiful was that? All right, and then let's see. T205s. I don't know too much about them, so I'll go through them pretty quickly. This is Wilbur Good. James Archer. A lot of off-centered look, but I mean, what else do you expect? John Lush. Still beautiful cards. Arthur Frome. Again, newly discovered, fresh to the hobby, beautiful tobacco cards. Sherwood Magley. Okay. Russell Ford. Look at how gorgeous that card is. And he's a freaking Yankee. I mean, how can you complain? Look at that. Beautiful card. Woof. All right, what do we got here? John Pfister. All right, William Bailey. Fred, oh, same guy. Jacklish. Same guy as T206 I had earlier. Who is this? Bransfield? William Bransfield? Again, look at how beautiful these colors are, guys. Fresh to the hobby. I'm not saying they're perfect, but never before offered for sale. Beautiful cards. From the original owner's great-grandson, Jacob Dalbert. Brooklyn. Look at how beautiful that was. The red, the blue, and the gold borders. Just, I know a lot of people either love it or hate it, but you have to appreciate how beautiful this set was. Jack Knight. Again, a Yankee. Can't argue with that. Last but not least, what is this? Michael Mitchell. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this collection of original T206s and T205s. And I hope you guys enjoyed them. Please let me know if you have any questions. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button and you want to do one thing nice this month for somebody, or this week or today, please let that be for me and hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I'd love it if you could be a part of this channel. And let me know if you guys have any questions whatsoever. I do respond very quickly to questions. And if you guys, again, need anything else or have any questions, please feel free to put it in the comments. And I hope I earned that thumbs up button. And when you guys hit subscribe, make sure to hit the little bell and choose all. That way YouTube notifies you for all of my videos instead of just the ones they want you to watch. Okay? Thanks again, guys, and have an awesome day.